Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a topic that's as fascinating as it is frightening: deepfakes, ethics, and the future of online truth. We're going to explore what deepfakes are, how they work, and what kind of power they hold, how they're changing our understanding of reality, and what all this means for the future of truth on the internet. So sit back, get comfortable, and let's unpack one of the most important issues shaping our digital world. What exactly are deepfakes? Let's start simple. A deepfake is a piece of media, usually audio or video, that's been created or manipulated using artificial intelligence to make it look like or sound like someone said or did something they never actually did. The name deepfake comes from deep learning and AI technology behind it, and fake especially speaks for itself. In practice, deepfake use neural networks, AI models trained on huge amount of data to study how someone moves, talks, blinks, and expresses emotion. Then the model can recreate or mimic that person in any context. The result, you can have video of a world leader declaring war, an actor in a movie they never acted in, or even a friend saying something they never said. And the scary part is the technology has gotten so good that sometimes even experts struggle to tell the difference. The birth of a new reality. Deepfakes are part of a large story, the story of how we create and consume information. For most of human history, seeing was believing. If we saw a photo, a video, or heard someone's voice, you believed it reflected reality. But deepfakes break that trust. They shatter the invisible contract between evidence and truth. The internet, which once connected us through steady, shared information, is now the perfect breeding ground for synthetic media. A clip can go viral in minutes, and by the time fact checkers catch up, millions of people have already seen and believed that lie. In this sense, deepfakes don't judge fake reality, they weaponize belief. It is the double-edged sword of technology. Now, before we dive into the darker side, let's acknowledge something important. Deepfake technology isn't all bad. In fact, synthetic media can be used for art, education, accessibility, and entertainment. Imagine being able to bring historical figures to life in classroom, or preserving a loved one's voice for someone who's lost their hearing. Hollywood already uses deepfake technology and de-age actors, recreate voices, and even finish movies after a performer has passed away. So the technology itself isn't evil. It's how we use it that matters. Just like nuclear power can light up a city and destroy it, deepfakes can inspire creativity or chaos. And that brings us to ethics. The ethics of deepfakes: consent and control. At the heart of deepfake ethics lie one simple word: consent. If someone's image, voice, or likeness is used without permission, we are not just talking about deception, we're talking about identity theft at a psychological level. Imagine someone using your face to make a fake video of you saying hurtful things, committing crimes, or worse, being in explicit content you never agreed to. That's not just false information, that's a violation of selfhood. Unfortunately, that is already happening. A huge portion of deepfakes online today involve non-consensual pornography, often targeting women, celebrities, or even local ordinary people. These victims face trauma, job loss, and reputational damage, and yet legal systems around the world are struggling to keep up. So, ethically, the first principle is clear: if someone didn't consent, it's wrong. But the second principle is more complicated. Even with consent, what happens when deepfakes distort collective truth? Deepfakes and democracy. Deepfakes are becoming a serious threat to democratic systems. Think about election sessions, already messy, emotional, and full of misinformation. Now add a perfectly realistic video of a candidate saying something racist or announcing a fake policy. Even if the video is debunked with hours, the damage is done. The phenomenon has a name: the liar's dividend. Once people know deepfake exists, anyone caught on video doing something wrong can claim that's not me, it's a deepfake. So not only can deepfakes create lies, they can also protect lies. Truth itself becomes negotiable. And when truth becomes negotiable, democracy starts to crumble. The psychology of seeing and believing. Why do deepfakes work so well? Because our brains are wired to trust faces and voices. From birth, we read expressions to understand emotions, tone, and intent. Deepfakes hijack that instinct. They give us all the virtual cues of authenticity, but none of the truth behind them. Even when we are told something might be fake, part of our brain still reacts emotionally as if it is real. That's why misinformation spreads so fast. It doesn't have to be true to feel true. The deepfakes can exploit that feeling perfectly. Detection and defense. So what can we do about it? There are two major fronts in battle against deepfakes: detection and education. On the detection side, researchers are developing AI tools that can spot subtle inconsistencies in fake media. Things like unnatural blinking, lighting errors, or pixel level artifacts invisible to the human eye. Big tech companies like Google, Meta, and Microsoft are investigating in watermarking, embedding digital fingerprints that shows whether content is authentic. But the problem is detection is a race. Every time we build a detector, deepfake creators find a way around it. It's a cat and mouse game with no clear finish line. That's why education is the real key. People need to learn how to think critically about what they see online, to pause, question, verify, and not let emotion override skepticism. Because the best defense against deepfake isn't just better algorithms, it's a better informed public. Everyone, if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to our channel.